Well, today on the show, we're back out at Seashore Highlands in Gulfport, part of Methodist Senior Services. Rebecca Anderson, the Executive Director. How are you? It's good to see you again.
I'm doing well. It's good to see you too, Jim.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's always a pleasure coming here. I mean, the place is so nice, and you have so much to offer to your clientele, your residents, and they all become family. So tell us a little bit about, again, about things here at the Seashore Highlands.
Well, Seashore Highlands, we're part of Methodist Senior Services, which is a not-for-profit, faith-based organization. I do believe that that is at core what is our foundation for excellence here. We have been in senior care since the early 60s, and
Wow.
this campus has been here for the past 5 years. We were on the beach in Biloxi before Katrina, but now we have found an area that is a no flood zone, and so we're very pleased to have this service offered here in Gulfport.
Now, when someone comes here, if they're interested, you take them on a little tour, and they'll see a lot of great things that are going on here. And the residents it is home to them, and it's such a relaxing atmosphere.
It is. We offer, we have assisted living facilities, and we have independent living, a very active community of seniors that live in our independent living homes. Today, I'd like to turn our focus to our greenhouse home. We are very proud of our greenhouse. The Methodist Senior Services opened the very first greenhouse home in Tupelo in the early 90s.
And explain what a greenhouse home is.
Well, it is an environment that feels like home. It is home. It houses 10 elders, so it's very custom. The bottom line really with the care that is received in the greenhouse is that the elders are at the center of the attention.
Right.
It's all about them, and we are there to serve them in the spirit of Christian love. The staff there has culinary training, so all the meals are prepared there in the home.
Wow.
We just provide the ingredients for that, and so they can, if they have a favorite dish or a recipe, then we'd be more than happy to do that. And of course, we have a tremendous staff that has a huge heart for what they do.
And it has to do with memory. It's a big thing, part of that.
Yes, that's another thing that we're super proud of is our greenhouse home is the first greenhouse in Mississippi that was open for dementia care specifically. So families that are in search of memory support, dementia care, this is the place you want to go. It's pretty much cream of the crop, and honestly, I feel like it's set apart but due to the fact that we are here as a not-for-profit, faith-based organization.
Now, I know we were showing some video of the greenhouse there too, but here in the main building, there's also activities going on. There's always something available for them because keeping elders with an active mind, and that's one of the things that's very important to you here at Seashore Highlands.
Yes, it is. We have a wonderful staff for activities, activity directors that come up with a full calendar of things to do specifically for the individuals that live here. We would like to know all about individuals, their talents, their hobbies, their likes, dislikes, and it really does become like a family.
Now we've seen some playing cards.
Yes.
And just you have a porch area where people can just sit down and enjoy conversation. We saw one lady; she was tickled to death when we were standing out in the hallway earlier. She was all dressed up. She was going shopping. I think her daughter was taking her shopping.
Absolutely.
So it's not like one of those homes you just come, you get in and you just stay here.
No, not at all.
Offer a lot of things for them to do.
This is life. This is senior life here, and we're all about just enjoying it in every way.
Well, in about 10 years, you need to hold me a spot.
Me too.
But again, you mentioned the individual homes too. That people can get around on their own. That they can just stay here. It's just a wonderful little community.
Yes, it is. And honestly, we speak to so many families that are in search of that. Really, can be a very difficult time when a family is looking for dementia care, and they search around, and it's always just such a blessing for them to find us, because it really is just a lovely place to be. And we're finding that what we're doing here is working, and the elders are improving once they move in and get settled, that they can have conversations that they couldn't have before with our Alzheimer's residents, and appetites are improving, and so it's just really a blessing to us to be able to serve them.
That's awesome. Well, you have a lot of other great people that are here serving. They're called volunteers, and we're going to talk right now to a dear old friend, and a probably familiar face you haven't seen in a while, about the volunteer services that they have here at Seashore Highlands. Gentleman that hired me at WLOX several years ago, 15 years ago. Dave Vincent, how have you been?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Tell us about volunteer work here.
Well, about a year ago, I started volunteering here each week, and it is one of the best things I've ever done in my life, to work with the seniors here and see their smiling faces, and just seeing how active they are out here. It's just such a blessing to me to be able to work with them each and every week, and just do various things. Like one thing we do is music and memory. We take iPods that people donate, we put music like jazz, gospel, whatever, and then people in memory unit can listen to it, and it just brings them alive.
Well, I've seen a lot of advertisements, or not really advertisements, but just stories on the internet about people that have done that in senior homes. They're listening to music from back in their era, like you said, big band or gospel, and it just really brings them up.
It's one of the few places I think really that does it here on the coast here is at Seashore, and we're really proud of that program.
I hear Jeff Lawson pops in from time to time.
Jeff Lawson comes here and he brings his dog out and as a part of the pet therapy. It's just a wonderful place here. The seniors here are so active, they're so loving, and the staff is so caring. And we're always looking for volunteers. So if someone would
talk
like
about that.
Well, they'd like to come out and volunteer, they need to come out and see Rebecca Anderson, the executive director, and they have to go through a background check and so on, fill out some forms. But we're always looking for volunteers to do various things here at Seashore.
And I'm sure there are different areas that they can work in, like
That's
that.
right.
Like
They could help
thing.
music, or they could go maybe help with shopping or chaperone. Just various things they could do. Everyone has something that they could volunteer. I know, help out.
And as a volunteer yourself, that keeps you young.
It does.
And
Well, we have so many seniors here that maybe are in their 90s, but they are so active. I mean, they give me energy just to come out and see them being so active in their life.
Well, again, if you'd like some more information about it, the phone number's on your screen. You can call, set up an appointment with Rebecca, and whether it's wanting to volunteer, or if you're interested in have someone in your house that maybe needs a place for lawn care or whatever.
It's a wonderful place.
It is. Dave, it's so good to see you again. Again, if you'd like some more information, you can also go on the website and find a lot of the great things that they do have here, the services that they provide at Seashore Highlands is all part of Methodist Senior Services in Gulfport.